beautiful coastlines, luscious forests, vibrant swampland, and treacherous mountains. These are the features that define the iconic island known as Arangel. Yet as rich as this landscape is, what's more remarkable is the inhabitants that populate the area. The island is inhabited by large mammals with 2 arms and 2 legs. These creatures are known as Pubgees. The subject of timeless mystery and wonder, the Pubgees are truly one of nature's finest beauties. Join us as we explore these fascinating creatures. The Pubgee starts its life like so many other creatures, scared, naked, and alone. Like the tadpole or the caterpillar, the Pubgee starts its life in a strikingly different form. Each Pubgee is thrust out into the air, falling thousands of meters before finding land. Even though the Pubgees are only seconds old, their innate instincts kick in and guide them to areas rich of resources. Some Pubgees are fortunate enough to land in their own region, devoid of other predators. Others, however, are not so fortunate. Some Pubgees find themselves in overpopulated areas, without enough supplies to go around. For these Pubgees, life is cruel and short. Fighting to death with bare fists, most of these creatures do not survive. The Pubgees that do survive infancy, however, face a task still daunting. These individuals spend the early part of their lives scavenging for scarce resources they need to survive. Picking over scraps, the Pubgees are desperate and scared. They run from burrow to burrow, being ever careful to cover their tracks to avoid detection by a larger, more dangerous Pubgee. As hard as life may be for the young Pubgees, their journey has only just begun. Seemingly just minutes after entering the world, each Pubgee must prepare for one of the greatest challenges found in nature: the Great Migration. While the Pubgee's primary predator is others of its own kind, there is one greater force still that shapes the lives and deaths of the Pubgee. This predator, known as the Blue, is a silent killer. It stalks its prey from kilometers away. After tirelessly closing the distance, the Blue inflicts a slow, painful death to the Pubgee. Some are strong enough to escape, but the weaker members of the species succumb to a prolonged, painful death. To avoid predation from the Blue, the Pubgee prepare for a long journey across the lands. The Great Migration reveals the remarkable diverse polymorphism found in the Pubgee species. Some Pubgees cleverly use the tools found across the island to travel great distances quickly. These travelers face increased risk of detection from other Pubgees, and can even succumb to the land itself. Other Pubgees stock up on supplies that are essential for their arduous trek on foot, running almost unbelievable distances without so much as stopping. Yet other Pubgees approach the Great Migration with stealth and caution, crawling from tree to rock to bush to tree, constantly surveying their surroundings and freezing in place to avoid detection from other, more vicious Pubgees. Some Pubgees survive the Great Migration. Many do not. As the Pubgee grows into adulthood and completes its migration, it must expand its territory. At this point in the Pubgee life cycle, the Pubgee must stake its claim on its own territory. When two PUBG are forced into the same area, violence ensues. The PUBG might posture and muscle for position, resulting in one PUBG fleeing the territory in an act of submission. Yet other times, the turf war is settled by the final recourse known to the PUBG: death. Some view such altercations as a needless waste of PUBG life, but in fact, these collisions are a natural part of the order of the animal kingdom. By this time, only a handful of PUBG remain, scattered in separated pockets across the island. As the blue closes in on the vulnerable PUBG, a battle of royal proportions ensues. PUBGs shift back and forth, side to side, in what researchers have deemed to be some form of mating ritual. If the ritual is unsuccessful, however, one PUBG will attack the other, scavenging its carcass for precious supplies. The struggle repeats, again and again and again, until only one PUBG remains. And it is with this that the PUBG's journey is complete, and the circle of life begins anew. Such is the life of the PUBG, scared, desperate, and alone. From birth amongst the sky, to a youth spent foraging in unfamiliar lands, to an adolescence in which the only constant is change, to an adulthood of dominance, submission, violence, and death. Truly, the PUBG is a remarkable creature. Thank you for joining us in this documentary on the miraculous wonder of nature that is the PUBG. Join us next time as we explore the mystery of the most precious resource found in all the battlegrounds, the pan.